I'm so sick of this conversation. I am so sick of this conversation. Stop with the it's both sides. It's not. It's not both sides. Maybe when all we had to hate was capitalism and the oligarch, I could have agreed because, I mean, hell, crooked, greedy, pocket-lining politicians come one size fits all, Democrat and Republican, but it is not both sides. Let me be very clear here. Never, not once, in the history of the United States of America has there been a president, little alone a politician, whether it be Democratic or Republican, who has been implicated, convicted, and impeached as much as Toronto dumpster fire has. There has never in the history of American politics been such a cult-like following for an American politician. When the Epstein files, not if, when the unredacted Epstein files are finally released, I don't care if you're a Democrat or a Republican, if your name is on the list, lock them under the jail and throw away the key. All of them, every single last one of them. The Clintons, the Bidens, the Prince Andrews, the Oprahs, the Tom Hanks. I don't care if it's a celebrity, a billionaire, a politician. Lock them all up. Let me just go ahead and explain to you how non-negotiable this is. If you ask me, President Obama was the best president ever. We're talking infrastructure, politics, diplomacy, economics, you name it. There is empirical data showing that this man's presidency was one of the best presidencies the United States of America has. And in my opinion, he was genuinely one of the best presidents that we have ever seen. But with that being said, I don't have an Obama hat. I don't wear Obama t-shirts. There isn't an Obama flag on my front porch. I don't make AI art to share on the internet of President Obama running through a swamp dressed as Rambo, holding babies in the front and carrying a cross on his back to shield his supporters from the alleged boogeyman that is the alphabet community and illegal immigrants. Like, I don't worship politicians or celebrities or really anybody for that matter. No matter how much I loved that man, I do not worship him. And if he did a fraction, an eighth of the things that Toronto dumpster fire has done, I would throw him under the bus. I wouldn't even think twice about it. If he participated in the Central Park 5, if he tanked 6 casinos, filed bankruptcy 6 times, and stole from a children's cancer charity, if he had hundreds, and I mean literally hundreds of now women but children at the time of the alleged assault come out and say that he SA'd them, hundreds. If he cut food and health care to the poor and the sick in the United States so he could fund a free healthcare system for Israel and furthermore a genocide. If he defunded my child's education so he could build a $200 million golden ballroom for the White House. If he eliminated due process and then attempted to eliminate birthright citizenship and habeas corpus. If he frequently rubbed elbows with convicted child offenders, granted them immunity, and gave them jobs running kids' sports programs ran by the White House. If he gave insurrectionists not only pardons, but actual jobs at a federal level, or rounded up BLM activists to dress up in tactical gear and incarcerate YT Americans in alligator Alcatraz. If he did, I'm not even kidding you, 2 of the things I just mentioned, he would have never gotten my vote. I would not even consider him fit for any form of public service at all whatsoever. It is a non-negotiable for me. I wouldn't care what his policies were or how good of a president he was or is or businessman or absolutely none of that. I would let them lock him under the jail, and I wouldn't have to take down my Obama flag or burn my Obama merch afterwards because I am not in a cult. Morality doesn't have a political allegiance, and I will not compromise myself to be affiliated with one. Saying it's both sides is disrespectfully delusional, and I'm not even saying that to be facetious. It actually is, because never on either side have we had this type of cult-like participation in politics. We're not fighting an oligarchy and capitalism anymore for your it's both sides commentary to even be relevant in this conversation. We are fighting real-life fascism. We have a wannabe dictator who is also an incompetent, incoherent, hateful, colluding, compromised pervert who can't control his bowel movements and is on a cognitive decline while he pillages millions and millions of Americans of healthcare, infrastructure, economic stability, and our constitutional rights. Please be for real. Save me your public commentary trying to appease your MAGA family and friends that you're too afraid to confront, because at this point, silence is compliance. And at bare minimum, you're keeping America polarized, but you're also complicit in a genocide and a high-profile pedophilia ring.